Here we're going to create quite a stunning table centre with using the wonderful felts and the felt twine, and you wouldn't think that within this design it is created by just sandwiching felt with cardboard, which gives you the stiffness and control to make this piece. And then we've got these beautiful array of flowers and mitsumata sticks to create quite a stunning table centre. The beauty of it is also it is two-toned. So you've got two colours, so you can actually turn the design around and have two different looks. So one day you could be green and the next day you could be yellow. So first we take some of the felts. Here I'm using a hot pink and rose pink. So it's really giving quite a strong colour combination. And I'm first of all going to measure some cardboard. And this is always one way of, when we've got boxes in the shop, I can recycle other products and put them into designs. And I'm going to measure to make sure that I've got a slight amount, about 2 or 3 centimetres at the top. So this will sit directly across the bottom of the felt. So we first of all lie this on the table. We take the hot glue gun and we run just hot glue straight down like so, and place that onto the felt, like so. And then we take another piece that's been measured to the same, and then this will go on your next section. Take that down and onto your felt. So this is how it's looking. So now we're going to conceal all this mechanics inside, and we're going to take the other colour of felt, and we'll take the glue gun, and always going onto the edge of the felt as well as the edge of the cardboard. So you can, with this, do it in sections so that you're not allowing the glue to go off and you're not going to then get a good contact. So we've sandwiched the felt inside, and as you can see, you can just see the cardboard at the bottom here. But we can also cover that, but it won't be seen through the design. So now we can take the felt back and we can carry on. As before. So we're coming making sure there's enough contact on there, and then we can make sure it's all well secure. So now we've got the cardboard covered. Any excess we're going to take off, but bearing in mind on how long you want the design is how long you want your pieces to be made. You can either make them in sections and then fit them together, or you can do it as one long piece. So now we're ready to create the design. So first of all, we start to bend and manipulate the cardboard. So we manipulate it in different thicknesses. So we do the first section of the cardboard, and the reason being we're doing it that way is it now makes it easier for us to fasten together. Yes. Now we're going to take the aluminium wire and we're going to roll the end like so, and then we can fold, and as this slides through the cardboard it will hold it in place. Now we're going to take the brad awl with the spike, and this allows us to puncture through the cardboard like so. So this is coming through, gives us a nice hole. Then we can take the wire and take this through. So we go for the next fold and do the same and repeat the process. But we're always making sure that the wire is running directly through the centre of the design. It's not going to all of a sudden be up here, it needs to be back down here, so that when we skewer through, it will pull through on an even keel. You really do have to give it brute force and really make sure that there's a real good hole in there, so it's easy for you to then get your wire through. We can tease, and this comes to that point that stops it from springing away. And it's really now up to you on how much gap you have, so that it allows you to manipulate the piece in any shape that you require. So once we have done this, we're going to cut off the aluminium wire. So now we're going to repeat the process on what we did at the beginning and fold, and then this will spring back in place, and now we'll hold the design in the position that you require. And now we're going to create a nice intricate rope that will go around the outside. Here we've got another contrasting colour. Now this is what we call finger knitting. So now we're going to take the felt covered twine, and I'm making a loop, and we're going to just take it through and pull. So it gives us this nice little loop. Now we take the felt through and pull. We then take, so if you see you've got that loop there, you then take that through and pull through, doing the same sequence one after the other, and eventually you get to a rhythm, and then you can pick up speed because you find that it is quite an easy process. So once we've done this, then we start to measure where we're going to, how far we need to go around the centre of the design, because we don't want to see all this metal work. We want to hide it, conceal it, make it professional. I think there's nothing worse than seeing techniques that show how it's being made. It's nice to conceal everything. So we're going to start off by, let's have a look, by starting at this point. So we will knot off this end so it's nice and secure, cut any excess away, and then we can take the hot glue and we go immediately over the wire, and then we run so. So now we're hiding all those mechanics. We're going to come to this last section here, and then we're going to come over onto the pink, and again hiding those mechanics and that wire that comes through the design. And this is when it will tell us how much more of the finger knitting we are going to require. Just carry on with a little bit more, so we can carry on from where we are. So we are nearly there, so we can carry on through the sections. Now we are on the final stages, and we can just connect those two ends together. So this now finishes the piece nicely all the way around and around the outside of the design. But the beauty of this is, having this structure as well, you can actually open the section and slide a glass tube in. So again, this can be changed for fresh flowers, where we are going to use some nice natural silk flowers today. And I'm going to use this wonderful allium, really pretty natural flower. And first of all, I'm going to cut this off the stem, and I'm going to just reduce the size of that down on this one. I'm going to use everything that I've got here, because these wonderful grasses are very, very useful as well. So we can keep the whole stem, and I'm just scoring through the wire, which makes it a little bit easier for me to cut. And if I use the back of my scissors, I can just gently curl the ends of this silk leaf, just to add just a little bit more movement to the piece. A little bit of hot glue, and then we can slide into our design. And then we can just take one of the little daisy heads and again sit quite deep into the design, so it's giving real nice recession. And there we have this real cute table centre or table setting that can be created for any occasion, and you can add lots of them and have them long and low through a table, really creating lots of interest.